Dark Dating King. Peep, if you see with visibility, I'm going to keep it all the way street. Hit the bell if you like me. I'm going to repeat myself again. This is the Black Dark Dating King. Peep, and if you see with visibility, I'm going to keep it all the way street. Just hit the bell if you like me. Today, we're speaking on dating with dating cautious. That's basically preventing the things that can happen and does happen when you're out there dating in the world. You know, it's an easy thing to, how would I say, look at, because you must know that it's rules. It's rules to what we do uh every day. You know, we the rule of life, right? You have to eat, you have to drink, and all that good stuff. Also, it's rules to relationships. Like, for instance, introductions. You know, when you are, how would I say, if you're with someone and your introductions does count, fam. You know, fellas, you know how I get on here. I'm speaking to the guys in the world. You know, ladies, this is, I can't teach a woman how to be one, but I can teach a boy how to be a man. Um, and it takes a village to raise one of them. It takes a lifetime to get to know them. So I drop little jewels in here and there to see if people really get it. You know what I'm saying? So right now, introductions. You don't want to base your relationship, uh, or you just met this person, right? You don't want to based upon what could be um, high risk of relapsing. You want to prevent all of that, right? Well, also you read your examples on what the person on the date for. Like, when you go out on a date, you read how they are. They're quiet to themselves. They're argumentative, or they want to put you down, or whatever the case might be. You have to read signs. You understand? So look at that and look at it for what it is. Um, So if the signs is all about high risk of losing them, or high risk of tension, you know, things that doesn't really pertain to, what you're really trying to do in life. Like, it's so much to be done, but at the end of the day, you got to know how to do this. So introductions is one of them, fam. And like I said, that should be some things that you should put in your head, like, okay, that was important to know, if she's about, about that life. Because a lot of them right now in the dating market is something they're going to show to you, but you just got to be smart enough to see it. Okay, so look at the examples of the person and the character they are. Also, for anything that is high risk, you might want to take it in factor, and, like I said, um make sure that you it whatever they do doesn't affect your bottom line. Like, for instance, your bottom line should be, how would I say, your bottom line should be introductions first. See what introductions, type of woman you want to get, right? uh how she is with, I don't know, appreciation. You do something for her to see if she can reciprocate it. Stuff like that. What else? You might want to, for things that, how would I say, there's a lot of things in life I'm starting to realize that some people don't, they take for granted. Um, and I noticed that. And a lot of people do it. Um, But you still have to know that there's rules to dating. And you want to be as cautious as ever. So you want to protect yourself in the dating market. And a lot of people these days, they seem to be not knowing half of the stuff they're trying to do. What we're doing today is if you listen to my rules, you follow what introductions that y'all met off of, with the dating, if it gets even serious, um, what are some of the things that has to be seemingly important to that person if it gets serious? And if it does, right, you don't want to be in a high risk of a toxic relationship. You just don't. And that's why I said that first part, which is the introductions, is everything. You kind of find out who you really on the date with at the end of the day if you spend that much time with them. You might not have to spend that much time. You could just be chilling for maybe an hour and kind of find out how it's gonna be if you're with that person. Okay, so that counts. You know, once again, it could be a recycle of abuse for fellas who don't want to be on a date, but at the date. Some get up, leave, or make an excuse. Some sit there and take it. You know what I mean? Like if it's not the right one, it's another one. Like I said, this is the Black Dog Dating King peep. And if you can see it has visibility, I'm gonna keep it all the way street. Just hit the bell if you like me. That's all I'm asking. So that's what it is. You know, it's easy to get your head spin on certain things and not know what to look for. But you don't want to be in a high risk of a toxic relationship. So you got to let that rule stand as firm as it can, you know. Or you could not listen to me and do what you want to do and see how that's going to turn out to be. And I bet you there's a lot of people wish they knew what the rules was before they start dating. I bet you right now, if I asked a question and to just random people on the streets, I guarantee you, they'll tell you they wish they would have followed some rules before they met their baby daddy, number whoever, right? So same thing, same vice versa. Apply these rules. I'm telling you, fam, because dating cautious could help you your whole entire existence. Because once you start a family, it's different. Once you get married, it's different, right? Maybe you don't start a family, but you're in love with them. All of that is different, all of it. But you want to prevent the cycle of abuse that relates to a person being numb in the heart. You don't want to go through that. Best way you do is look at what is in the beginning, which is your introductions, what you're looking for, and you got to be honest with yourself, what you actually deserve. There's a lot of people say, I want this. Or maybe you're not, to be real with you, maybe you're not suitable for what you think you want, but you can't be delusional, you know. And it's true. Some people just got to accept the fact. Either you can't pull that person you want, or you should know how to settle or be lonely. It's up to the person after that. Like, you know, we must know that, you know, that life can be crazy. It can be crazy, but you know, it's easy to, get beside yourself. Because I'm gonna be real with you. Since I became an adult, I have to figure these things out myself. Right, fam? And what I figured out is that that the stuff that I'm figuring out right now in life is it's rules. It's rules to relationships. Everything about us is a rule if you think about it. What's the rule in life? Time. That's the rule. Things can catch up with you if you don't improve, right? Or you don't figure a way to, um, how would I say, if you don't understand that time decides the rules of your life, you know, and it must be reciprocated because, you know, it's a lot of people thinking it ain't rules, and you can have your fun. You can have your fun, yeah, have your fun. But what you got to understand is if God's willing, you see the many moons, you're not going to be as young no more while you having fun. And then you got to grow up. You got to know how to keep somebody. And if you don't have rules, you're not going to know all of that. I'm just saying, it's just going to be very hard. And after years and years and years of having fun, the real grown-ups that done figured it out will be moving on. And the ones who still beg to differ upon knowing that time is the number one rule of all our lives. All I want you to do is check my channel out and hit subscribe. Because I'm only keeping it real, you know? But I want y'all to think about that. Like, what is it that people have to understand? Like, now that I got older, I'm telling you, those rules are applied with precision. If you want to be dating in these streets, fam, cautious dating, right? Dating cautiously. If you want to be that person, please believe there's rules to that. Relationship rules. Look for introductions. What's the goods, the bads? What you can deal with, what you can't have. It's the pros and cons. And it's everywhere. Every part of the world is something that has some type of rule to it. And there's no changing it. You know, it's not. So my rules is introductions. I'm on a date with a fly chick or whatever. I'm looking at introductions. Okay, checking it out. You know. So I want people to know that implement these rules when it comes from introductions, when it comes from you know building good behaviors, when it comes from adding you know uh things that y'all both create. Got to be in the positivity type of way. Of course, life brings its own challenges. I know the dating world is very rough, but it didn't mean you should give up. And there's so many people out here that's giving up. They're giving up on relationships. They're giving up on what rules are. They don't even know. They don't even know what rules. They're just freely going out on dates. And don't get me wrong, you do what you want to do. But at some point, when you get older, you see the many moons, you're gonna want some answers to why is there so much dysfunction between men and women. It's because both sides do not have rules. They're just freelancing. Remember that introductions is everything. If I'm on a date, let's get back to what I was saying. If I'm on a date, right, and I notice she does not have no type of self awareness, something's wrong. Or um, I would say being very discouraging. Or her head is so big, even in the mirror, she can't see the end of her nose. So if it's any of those right there, I'm gonna be looking at her sideways, like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like she might be liking me, she might be on me. Have I done chicks like this before in the past? Of course. Have I, ignored chicks that I'm really not fond of? Yes, I have. But I do that because sometimes the characters just doesn't mix, just doesn't, you know. And that's why you build good behavior. That's why you want to know what to do or what not to do if you find a person you want to vibe with too. This is the Black Dark Dating King. Peep, visualize, and see. Because I'm going to keep it all the way straight and hit the bell if you like me. And like I said, I'm going to keep to provide. All you got to do is hit the subscribe. Now, so we're not avoiding the cycle of abuse. Some people grew up hard, have different parts in life. I understand that. And to tell you the truth, no one knows it all, not even me. I just know the rules that I apply that helps me. Because once I realize I'm on this date with this chick, and any of the characteristics gonna make me think otherwise. If she feel like it's a game, like don't get me wrong, you can have fun. I'm not saying fun is different than a person feeling like life is a game. A person that's just having fun is different than the person that feels like life is just a game. Because you can't take shit serious if you that type of person. Shouts out to the people who are like that. Now I was young, I had to learn, and now I'm like, you know, I'm a little bit more kind of like, I'm on that dating cautious. I'm not about to sit back and chill, and not really worry about anything when I got so much at stake dating with somebody. You understand? So that's the thing. That is the issue in me using my rules to push back at the people that I shouldn't even date or give them any time because they don't deserve it. And to tell you the truth, that's how I do it. And these rules is applied anytime I'm on a date, anytime I'm vibing with somebody. It just anytime that me and this other woman that I'm happy to be on a date with, these rules are applied. Uh, you know, and I just want y'all to know, like, when you have these rules, you must know that you're starting to shape up, no matter what trauma you faced when you were young. As an adult, it doesn't count. Why? It's because people don't want to hear excuses. They want to see improvement. We're in a world of winners, not losers. Nobody pays attention to losers. But the damn show pay attention to a winner. You get what I'm saying? So you want to be winning on the right side of the relationship, not losing on the how would I say, the narrative of no feeling like you can do it all by yourself. No one, even me, can't do it. Remember, I told you, Pete, it takes a village to raise one person. Also, it takes a lifetime to get to know them. But you have to prevent from being hurt. That's it. That's the essence. You know, hopefully more people will learn how to build their momentary rules for them. But the rules have to make sense. It can't be, you know, something that don't make no dang sense because people are gonna be like, you really ain't gonna get nobody with that. But see, mine's is universal. Introductions. You meet somebody, you find out because of who they are. Hmm. So the intro could be you met them at the restaurant or something, and they were in front of you, and you met them. Y'all start talking like that, or you coming out of the gym and in the parking lot. You park somewhere around them, and you meet them, and y'all start talking. Y'all talk like that. Introductions. How was the introduction? Was the introductions ratchet? Was it? How was it? Then from there you build down. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see what type of person I'm talking to. If you get more dates, and y'all start getting serious, then you have to figure out what type of childhood they has if you want to be with them, because you don't want them to have trauma or been through trauma, excuse me, where that trauma reoccurs and it triggers in the new relationship that you're in with this person. You don't want to be somewhere in the room hurt. So you got to apply and implement these rules. It's like adding water to the soil and the seed that's already in. It's already in there. What you got to do is sprinkle that water on there. Now, if you got the understanding of that, then you'll grow. You won't feel like you won't feel like that the dating world is hopeless. It can be hopeless for people who do not believe in rules. I'm telling you, it is really hopeless for those people. You understand? So I'm letting you know what's more important. Just saying, you know, um, it's quite simple, when you look at it. That's why I'm like, man, I'm glad I picked up these rules and I applied. And these rules can be, like I said, it's universal, right? So everybody got their own methods. My methods is working for me. I'm straight. I'm dating. I'm meeting certain people. I'm meeting the people I really like vibing with, and I'm exiting out the people who don't have that or have it, where I feel good or inspire me to be more of the, you know, cooker. Y'all know I cook on my channel. Y'all see what's up. So if they don't give me a good vibing and it's not building good behaviors, I'm not gonna ever want to be on a date with them. I ain't gonna never want to call them. And it's because I'm looking for these things. And if they show me that, that's what it is. If they show me they don't want to improve or they don't want to build or it's anything of that nature, I gotta get another one. And I do that. I do that. I'm not even gonna lie about it. But I want the people out there to know that don't freelance your life. Time is the biggest decider in everybody's chapter. Time is the biggest decider in everybody's chapter. Think about it. Why is there so many single people, even with people with money, more money than me, single? Why is that? Want to know why? I guarantee you, whatever they are doing does not represent any of the stuff I just talked about. Not the growing part, but trauma, yeah. I talked about that already, right? You go through something when you're growing up. Now you are traumatized, so you do it upon other relationships. That's one. See, I talked about a person head is so big, even when they look in the mirror, they can't see the tip of their nose. Talk about that. I just kept talking about scenarios that makes a person feel like, hey, I shouldn't even be on a date with you. And that's what I mean by dating cautiously. Don't get it twisted, people. Okay, fam? You have to have rules now. Yeah. You know, so I just wanted y'all to know that's what it is. And, I'm the Black Talk Dating King. Peep, if you're on my channel, you're visibly, you can see. I'm going to keep it all the way straight. Hit the bell if you like me. And trust me, I'm going to provide. You just got to hit subscribe. So, I'm going to be out on that note. I just wanted y'all to know that use these rules, like I said, so you won't be in a bad predicament. You know what I mean? And I'm saying you have to add so many good thoughts in your mind and know that the bad thoughts are there, but you don't hang up on that. You don't want to reciprocate what a person with toxic way does because then you bring it upon a new thing that you could have had, but you messed it up. And then the problems of mediating the gratification of why people do that. You know, Handling a high risk situation. High risk situation is a person who clearly bit off more than they can chew. For those who get married knowing damn well that it was just about their money or something. Yes, that's a high risk because they only see what they want out of that person. That's it. That means that person married them for the wrong reasons. To them, it's a come up, but to the principle of it all, no. So, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. to the next video.